Greetings, Libra. This is IyandaSiraj, the Eclectic High Priestess. I hope that I'm finding you well and in high spirits. It is my pleasure to be sharing this space with you, and welcome. So, Libra, the channel message that I got for you is leave it to fate. Leave it to fate. Now, with that channel message, it doesn't necessarily have to resonate with the rest of the reading here, but you can take it with you and see how it applies. And if it brings something for you, feel free to come back and drop a comment below, okay? So that we know, all right? We like to keep this energy amplified for you guys so that we can all move in alignment, all right? So before I jump into the rest of the reading, if you are new, then welcome. We'd love to have you back to hang out some more. So hit that subscribe button so you know when more videos are being posted. Also, if you feel so led, you can check out the website at www.IyandaSiraj.com. This is where you can book personal readings and keep up with the Eclectic Collective. Okay, so here we go. Let's go, Libra. All right. So the format that I'm using today is I did kind of like readers do with the pick a card, and I pre-shuffled off camera a group of cards for you guys. We are going to close it in clarifying with my playing cards, okay? So let's see, all right? Let's start with your tarot. The tarot deck that I'm using today is the AKMARA Tarot, okay? If you feel like you resonate with the imagery and feel drawn to them, then the description will be in, the link to the website will be in the description of my video. And I'm not getting paid for this. I just really love this practitioner's products, and she's creating products for those of the African diaspora, those practitioners who are looking for tools that truly resonate and are meant to connect with the ancestors of the African diaspora. So again, if you're interested in looking further into her products, the link will be in my description box, okay? What is the message for Libra for the month of March? Baba Calabash. Baba Calabash is the King of Cups. Libra. Waniha Cutlass is the Knight of Swords. And the Three of Swords, or the Three of Cutlass, okay? Sorry, guys. But I'm being intuitively told, I didn't get this with anybody else, but I'm being told to read the energy from Oniha Cutlass to you guys. And so I'm going to read it, and then we're going to go ahead and continue with the message. Knight of Wands, Sagittarius and Scorpio, fire element. This is a yes answer. When you're aware in this energy, it's courage, wit, charm, energy, spontaneity. When you're still in this energy, it's arrogance, egotism, jealousy, and unused creativity. The Oniha of Cain. Wait, how did I end up here? No, excuse me, guys. Got all mixed up. Here we go. Oniha of Cutlass, okay? Whew, goodness, scratch that. So we have the Knight of Swords here. I knew something was not right because it started giving me fire signs, and I'm like, this is definitely an air sign. So Gemini and Taurus, air element, this is actually a no. It says exacting, sudden changes, mental agility, brashness. In its stillness, it represents conflict, insensitivity, prejudice, deceit, and pettiness, okay? The Oniha of Cutlass is symbolic of a forceful energy fueled by sharp intellect and general disregard for emotional aspects. It can suggest the oncoming of turbulent times, however, successfully overcome through logical and decisive action through you. If you have been desiring a change, plan your moves in silence, as many new insights will come to you, and you needn't any new problems arising to knock the wind out of your sails. This card can very easily devolve into domineering, destructive losses, and needless conflict. So take time to consider and confirm your beliefs and ideas to navigate any upcoming foolery. Establish your perspective with ego or without ego. All right, so I won't even try to break down the cards anymore because I feel like with the cards that we have, that message is very clear to the three cards. It's definitely talking about perception to an extent, but also just the way that you think, the way that you speak, the way that you interact, also how it plays out and what is the outcome or the fallout from what you do, okay? Lack of consideration in the past has brought you some emotional intelligence because you've seen hurt, pain at your own hand, okay? Libra, leave it to fate. Okay, so I feel like this message is talking about, you don't have to, you don't have to carry around the wounds and you don't have to carry around any guilt. So that depends on what your position is in the situation, because all of this is up to fate. You don't have to basically send yourself to hell or demonize yourself over something that took place. If you've acquired the emotional maturity, if you have collected the karmic lesson, then you can leave the rest up to fate and how the cards may fall, I guess. All right, so let's move on. Vibrational. Your vibration has shifted with this new understanding, okay? This new awareness that you have. And the awareness probably came as a result of someone close to you hurting at your hand, okay? So you had a vibrational shift in your emotions, in your mind, okay? You're growing and developing more because of a certain pain or heartache that you experienced or saw or that you had a hand in. So you're maturing in your mental and emotional capacities to meet the vibration of something that you're attempting to call in. That's what that feels like for me, Libra. Leave it to fate. Leave it to fate. And I'm also feeling like your energy that you currently are in is now vibrating and creating something. So make sure that what it's creating is positive, okay? Lake. Stillness. All right. Sorry, I'm gonna go back to that card because I usually don't like reading from books, but this one right here, it's for some reason it's really giving me a lot of messages about referring to certain things. So because we just got the stillness card, and when this card is in the stillness, it represents conflict, insensitivity, prejudice, deceit, and pettiness. Okay. So what I'm saying, the stillness, this is saying that this is in a negative vibration. The way that you are expressing this or the way this is showing up in your life is in a negative vibration. It's meant to help you shift your personal vibration and then let that permeate out into the environment. But you first have to become stillness in order for stillness to be birthed into your reality. Okay. Now, I do pick up the energy of emotional manipulation, causing certain deceits and heartbreak and things like that. It's all about vibration. Vibration. You change your vibration, and then these things can't meet you there anymore, okay? Or these things happened in order to push you into higher vibration, push you into higher understanding, connect you with higher sources of energy and power so that you are not so readily affected by that of the 3D, those energies of the 3D, okay? Sybil, King of Swords. She moves with magnitude and force into your life, helps you to create the laws of your life. Speak your truth, be noble in word and action, and embody dignity and integrity. Lead with your truth and align. This is representing Capricorn and Aquarius. I feel like that is a good energy here. It's talking about shifting vibration, period. A few moments of stillness in the month of March for you, Libra, is really going to help shift a whole vibration of a whole lot of things, okay? Really take the time to meditate, Libra. Take the time to meditate, Libra, okay? I just heard that your second quarter can be amazing. You need to meditate, though. symbols, the elements and the qualities. Okay, with this, it's telling me to tell you to meditate on the synchronicities you've been receiving, meditate on any like omens, animal totems. It's also talking about to meditate on the qualities that you possess, um, and how they can be best used to obtain the goals that you want to obtain. Okay, so the elements and the qualities. There's also something about teaching things. Okay. Renewing your life. Radiant vitality is filling my life. Yes, remember clutter. So a lot of this is talking about just kind of like any of those low vibing energies, low vibing, any temptation to deceive, any temptation to cut corners, um, um, any blindness to other people's suffering. And all of this is getting out of your life so that radiant energy can fill it up. Um, you just need a vibration shift, and you need to declutter. So you could need physical decluttering, like in your home, your workspace, whatever the case may be. But in general, you probably just need to declutter your mind and your heart to do some energy healing work, do some detoxing work. Whether you're writing it, singing it, whatever you need to do, but you need to identify some of these things that are keeping you tethered, and go ahead and cut the tie, okay? Dreams come true. Yeah. I just heard signs that your manifestation is appearing or is near. Signs that your manifestation is near. Okay, I think about a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, I did a reading on my channel. Signs that your manifestation is near. So maybe check out that video, Libra. It's a pick a card reading, because there is something here about this vibrational shift that's attracting an answer to your prayers, okay, or a wish fulfillment. The Sun, Lily, and Aletta. Okay, so let's see. Forgiveness is an energy that's picking up for me. Forgiveness, because that would help you declutter whatever is happening. You're making space. You're making space. The Akashic Records. Okay, so Akashic Records. Okay, so I do offer Akashic Records readings. So you could, if you need to tap into that and try to find the root to a karmic cycle, or try to, an omen that's been happening for you, and you feel like it may have deeper ties to your soul's mission, your soul's wisdom, then by all means, then we can do an Akashic Records reading. But honestly, I feel like this is just talking about you and your basic identity. Reflecting on your basic identity, and maybe refreshing your identity. Maybe you need to refresh it, okay? I also feel like there's an energy here of deep criticism and judgment towards other people. This is projection. So whether that came from them to you or from you to them, it is projection. It's projection, okay? And so protect yourself from that, but also ensure that you are not projecting those things into negative things into your environment and messing up the vibration, okay? Let's see what we get here. Let's add to this message. What else do we have here for Libra for the month of March 2021? Plant seeds. Okay, so it feels like, okay, wild card. I feel like this is saying anything you want can be accomplished at this point, because you are closing this, you are going through this vibrational shift. So now is a good time to plant these seeds. I'm getting a question of, am I really ready? Yes, you're ready. Go ahead and plant the seeds. You don't have to be fully prepared for the harvest when you plant the seeds. So just go ahead and plant it. Go ahead and plant it. I also feel like that this is saying that miraculous change can take place in your mind and your heart if you decide to plant the seeds to do it, for that to happen. So whatever you may need to invest in order to seek healing or seek counsel or whatever the case may be. Potential. Yeah. Plant seeds. Okay, we got plant seeds, potential, and the wild card. So seeds that you plant now have the potential to grow into God knows what. Um, the potential is endless. You know, it's endless potentiality basically. I'm getting the image of the cosmic egg. Okay, cosmic egg is the source of anything. Like anything can come from it, right? Some people consider it like a void. Let's see what else we have here for Libra, March 2021. The number 4 is popping up. Okay, so stability is going to be a theme here. Pillars, like set the foundation, do the foundational steps. But also April popped up, so the 4th month is popping up as well. 9 of Pentacles is saying that you might see some reward as early as 4 months out or as early as April. So, I mean, for some people, that's only 4 weeks away. I say for some people. When you read this video, that's literally only 4 weeks away, right? So in the matter of 4 weeks or in the month of April, however that plays for you, some of your planted seeds have the potential to grow wild. Wild. I'm also feeling with the wild card energy, it's saying too, try not to control input, output. Try not to control the energy too much. Only give into it or put into it what's needed for it to grow, because too much input is going to mess with the fullness of the outcome. Okay, so input output is here, and it's got the Joker card too. So it's saying just like follow your intuition. Some of this stuff is going to seem random, like take this action or take this action or do this, but it's all going to come together and it's going to make sense. Okay, travel. Set intentions about what you want to be experiencing. And for some of you, that is about kind of like expanding different exploring different horizons or expanding your own territory. Also with travel, I feel like this is talking about the speedy manifestation of something. When we talk about 4 weeks or next month, you know, that's pretty speedy in my opinion. And then you have the 10 of Pentacles, or sorry, you have the number 10 here, which is a finality or a closing, but also it has the 4 of Pentacles on the back, which speaks to me about something that you're needing, okay, something that you feel like without you are being held back. Something is coming in to help you go ahead and complete this thing, complete something, okay, bring something into fruition. Anything else for the sign of Libra for the month of March? Boundaries. Community. Boundaries with the 2 of Cups. So make sure that in your partnerships that you're setting proper boundaries, that you understand your own boundaries when it comes to like your own reach or your own expertise, your own capabilities. This is not to say to tell yourself you can't do something, but if you're not proficient in something and it needs a proficient worker, then you might say, hey, I'm not necessarily proficient in that thing. So community is here too. Like I say, the only time we would seek to try to fill all the spots is if we're in that competitive energy, or we feel like the community is not going to make up for where we lack, quote unquote. So this is saying that wherever you feel like you have a lack, make sure to put the feelers out to see who in the community can assist. Okay. I also feel like now that you've put together certain boundaries for yourself, you learned how to share what needs to be shared, like need to know information. Something better popped out with the Joker card. So this is telling me this really could turn out far greater than you ever could have expected. It could even turn into something else that you couldn't have fathomed. You know, it's not directly related, but it could turn into something else. Perseverance. So that's it. I feel like, you know, there's big energy here about how you can stand up and show up in a community. Now that you know who you are, know what you're good at, you know, like your place, there's no need to feel inferior. There's no need to compete. Okay, so now you can come forward and kind of own your place, because like, for lack of better words, like, you know your lane. I don't like that term, because we can all do whatever, you know what I'm saying? But for sake of this conversation, then you know your lane now. You know where you want to be and what work you're going to be doing. And now that you are planted in that, you can now be part of a community that you won't get lost in. Before, you could have got lost in the sense in the community, because you didn't necessarily know who you were, or what you had to offer, or how you wanted to be offering it. So now that you have that better understood, you're able to connect in a meaningful way, okay? In a way that supports the collective. Anything else? I'm hearing you are on to something. You are on to something, Libra. Okay, so that's all I have for you, Libra, for the month of March. If this reading resonated with you, then feel free to like, comment, share. Also hit that subscribe button, so that you can be notified when hit the subscribe button to join the fam, and turn on the notifications so that you can be notified when we're posting. All right, y'all. Peace.